praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of Britain and Stone that teach us the truth. Much love and appreciation to all the Akim elders preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Let's kick it off with Isaiah 33 verse 6. With wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai, is his treasure. This is the time that we're coming in. That's like the grand entrance, pretty much. It's not there yet, but it's on its way, right? It's almost like like you have the fighters, like UFC fighters, boxers, whatnot. Before they come in, before the real fight starts, they have like all those people, they might have people clapping, music to introduce them. The fight is not there, but because all the situation that's happening, it's the introduction of the end times, right? Let's go to Second Ezra 14 in verse 10. For the world has lost its youth, and the time began to wax old. The time begins to wax old, right? So it's been some time now that there's been a lot of things happening, right? There's been some time now, a lot of wickedness happening. From the time of Noah up to, like 70 AD, and, now we have, that's gonna be the second death, right? The first death was in the time of Noah, but now the second death is here, right? And the time of, talking about those times were like very, disastrous time. The time of 70 AD for the Israelites was disastrous, right? The time of Noah was disastrous for the whole world, but now that's the second woes. That's the second, not the second woe, but the second death, right? Second death that's coming. Okay, for the world is divided into 12 parts, right? And 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of 10 parts, right? So because so he's saying, okay, the time is divided in 12 parts, right? So 12,000 years, and 10 parts already gone. So 10,000 years already left, and then Ezra was living about 500 BC around there. 500 BC around there, around this area. I can't tell you exactly but I mean, around that time, 500 BC. So 500 years passed. So it was roughly 10,500 years, and then we know that Yahushai came sometime after, right? Around 500 years roughly, and then now we 2,000 years after, roughly, but Yahushai came by, so roughly 12,000 years. So this is the time of the end. Second Ezra 14 verse 12, and there remained that which is after the half of the 10th part. Okay, going to the point. Now, therefore, set thine house in order, because now we're living in the last days, right? And reprove thy people, comfort such as them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Now we're in that time that we have to renounce corruption to the best of our ability, because the time of trouble is at hand. This time that's coming in It's not the time that we're gonna be, like TikTok will be gone. The time, like food will be scarce, right? Like, I mean, there's more and more, like you can even see, like down the road there, like people, like sleeping, straight up on the street, and it's wet and everything. But what can they do? Price of food is going up and up, right? So this is all the signs that's coming, right? Let's see. Okay. Let go from the model thoughts, right? The model thoughts, we have to let those go. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak clothing, right? The weak nature, because all of this, many people that are just in the world, they just living, day in, day out, thinking about everything's gonna be good. So now they living just in the flesh. And when those things gonna take them by surprise, all the burden of men will be on them. And they won't know what to do, because they still have the weak nature and they don't have no faith. Right? And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. Right? Haste thee to flee from these times. Right? So all the heavy thoughts and everything, it's all those stuff you have to leave aside. It doesn't matter, there's many situations that happen unto us, and a lot of things you can do about it. You have to let those go, and you can let those situations of the world weigh you down. Your sin weigh you down, all those kind of stuff. For yet greater evil than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So this is the time that's coming, greater evil is coming, right? For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much more shall evil increase upon them that dwell therein. A lot of evil's coming. Right? So it is what it is right now, right? Okay. For the time is fled far away, and listening is hard at hand. Is hard at hand. For now, haste the vision to come, which thou hast seen. Okay. So I mean, we get the point, right? Let's go into let's go in Habakkuk. And we know, all the whole world, right, is in the hand of the wicked. Job 9 and 24, right? The world is given unto the hands of the wicked. Right? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This is the kind of rulership that there is right now happening, in the world. Because why? Because they love wickedness. They flourish in wickedness. This is those people, this is those wicked that prosper in the time of wickedness, because they love that and they prosper in it, and that's what they can only do. Shall the Ethiopian change his skin, right? Change his spot. I mean, shall the Ethiopian, change his skin and the leopard his spots? No, it's impossible. So these people, in their heart, in their soul, they are wicked, and they rule the world as such. Okay, Habakkuk 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up in him is not for pride, right? But the just shall live by faith. The just shall live by faith, because most people here now, they don't have no faith. Most people here now, when the situation is gonna come up on them, they won't know what to do. But the just shall live by faith. The just will know what to do, because the just has been working hard, with their faith, working, to doing the work. Because faith without work is dead, just like work without faith is dead, right? Ye also, because ye transgress my wine, is a proud man, neither keep it at home. They go everywhere to tell people what to do. They go everywhere to show people their way, their way of wickedness, right? Who enlarges his desire as hell. Yes, everywhere they go, it's like hell, because they always bring things that just gonna kill the people. They're not gonna bring anything that's gonna help them, and he's as death and cannot be satisfied. Cannot be satisfied. They always want more. They come to get more. They go to whatever country get more, and they always want more. Right? But gathered unto him all nations, and hid unto him all people. But the time is gonna come that these people are gonna leave these spots. Now there's that migrant crisis right now in the States, and yeah, a lot of people are coming in. A lot of there's supposed to be a lot of there's what, how many Texas is taking things in his own hand. 25 other states are with him, you know, doing whatever they can to basically, you know, go against whatever policies that's not really beneficial for them at the end of the day. It's not really what they want, right? Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his. Exactly. They go and they take things by force. They take, you know, they oppress a man, even a man with his heritage. That's how they do it, right? How long? Ezra, Habakkuk said, how long, right? To him that lit himself in thick clay. How long? You know, that thick clay is death. You know, they you know what? At 30, last time that I seen the death clock for Babylon, it was what? 33 trillion? That's probably way more by now. Probably way more by now. But this is what it is, right? They hold it, they put themselves in thick clay, they go and they take whatever thing that they want to take, anywhere, and they never count, they never count themselves to be accountable. But you know what? And that's one thing. And another thing also, they call what is good, they call it wrong, and what is wrong, they call it good. Isaiah 5 verse 20. Woe unto him that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light. Darkness, there's so many things that's dark right now, right? The family doesn't work anymore. 80 to 90% of marriages go into divorce. You know, family is not in order anymore, right? Because you have in the society, it's like you have the woman, right? You have the kids, you have the dog, the little red fish, then you get the man, right? That's how they put it, because that way, you know, if they can put the authority of the family, which is the head of the family, the man, they can put it down, then now the family has no protection, no edge. And these people, they have no faith on top of that, right? Okay, so woe to him that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. This is how it is out here. This is how it is, right? And these people, they think that they're right, so wise, and whatever council, you know, they do their council, their meeting, thinking about how they're gonna save the world, how they're gonna fix all the world problems and stuff, especially in movies and all that stuff. They always talk about, oh, we can save the world that way. We can help the whole humanity that way. But at the end of the day, they don't do anything that good. They don't do anything good. Right? Isaiah 5:21. woe unto him that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. That's how they think. They think that they're wise, but they don't have it. They don't get it. They don't have it, and they'll never get it. Right? So at the end of the day, that's what. Let me just see. Okay, let's go to you know, and when we see all this problem is going to start going on. Actually, yesterday I was talking to somebody, right? And somebody in the world and stuff, and he's like, have you realized that you know what's going on in the world and stuff? That's how he said it, right? I'm like, what you mean? Right? You wanna test the spirit, you wanna see what he knows, right? And he's like, oh, you know, they actually, you know, there's gonna be a famine, there's gonna be so much, you know, there's so much corruption, there's gonna be a famine, there's gonna be, or they're gonna even implement, you know, the MOTV and stuff, because that way you won't be able to buy or sell and stuff. That's what he was telling me. I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I know about that, right? But whoever doesn't believe in the Lord Jesus Christ is not gonna be, you know, is not gonna be saved, won't have no protection, you know. I mean, at least he has like some knowledge about what's coming, because look at, you know, there's so many camps, you know, like Israelite camps, that they say that there's not gonna be any Jacob's trouble, that they say that there's not gonna be no MOTV and stuff like that. It's not gonna be anything. All the things that's gonna happen. I mean, the MOTV is the mark of the beast. Is seen, is sleeping with white women, whatever the hell they're talking about, right? And somebody that in Christianity that's not even supposed to know that much, he knows a bit better, not according to, you know, like to knowledge, it's not accurate 100%, but they know some stuff, right? And he's like, oh, did you see all those people that are coming in? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know, we talked a little bit about it, but you know what, the time is gonna come, and he's like, yeah, you know what, and yeah, that's the point right there. He's like, you know what, I think he's a Hamite, right? From Cameroon or something. He's like, you know what, and I think if the thing keep on going like this, those countries, you know, those 10 strongest countries and stuff, richest countries, they're gonna be in worse trouble. They're gonna be in worse trouble than the rest of the other countries in the world. And he's right also, right? He's right also. And I told him, you know, he's right also. And I told him, you know some stuff, right? He knows some stuff, and he's like, you know what? If it keep on going like this, I'm probably just gonna go back to Africa, because I think I got a better chance of survival there. Yeah. So now it comes to Isaiah 13, verse 14, and it shall be as the. Okay. Let's go straight to the point. Okay. Okay. Isaiah 13. 14, straight to the point. Shall every man turn to his own people and flee, everyone flee unto his own land? That's what's gonna end up happening, because all these people, they're seeing that, you know, like the judgment of Babylon is coming, right? The judgment of Babylon is at the door, and they don't want to be right there, you know, with right there, you know, to take you know, part of the judgment. If they can go back home, they will go back home, right? Give me a second. Jeremiah